Welcome to the Modern Warrior Project podcast, your go-to resource for practical advice on self-reliance, personal defense, and survival skills. I'm your host, Shane Blevins, a seasoned veteran with a passion for sharing knowledge and empowering others. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey as we kick off our comprehensive series on bug-out operations. Over the course of this series, we'll delve into a whopping 50 considerations for a successful bug-out operation. Each episode will spotlight a unique and specific area that you need to consider, develop, or refine as part of your family preparedness plan. We'll cover everything from gear selection to route planning, and from survival skills to psychological resilience. So let's get started. A bug-out operation refers to the necessity to evacuate your current location due to an immediate threat to your safety. This could stem from a variety of scenarios: a natural disaster like an earthquake or hurricane, civil unrest and riots, or even a personal threat such as a home invasion. The crux of a successful bug-out operation lies in anticipating these threats and having a robust plan in place before the need arises. A cornerstone of that plan is your bug-out location. This isn't just a random spot you point out on a map. It's a carefully chosen, predetermined location that offers safety, security, and sustainability. It's your sanctuary during the storm, a place where you can hunker down until it's safe to return home or until you can transition to a more permanent solution. So let's delve into what makes a good bug-out location. The first and most critical factor is safety. Now, when we say safe, we're talking about a location that is well distanced from any immediate threats or danger zones. For instance, if the threat is a natural disaster like a hurricane or wildfire, your bug-out location needs to be far enough to not be directly affected. Similarly, in case of civil unrest or a riot, your location should ideally be removed from densely populated areas or hotspots of violence. But it's not just about being far from the immediate threat. The location also needs to be in an area where you're unlikely to encounter other threats. This could mean choosing a location that's off the beaten path, away from major roads or known trouble areas. Now, I understand that predicting the future is not within our capabilities. We can't foresee with absolute certainty where the next threat will come from or what form it will take. But what we can do is mitigate potential threats through careful planning and consideration. This means assessing potential risks in your chosen location. Are there wild animals in the area? What's the crime rate like? Are there any natural hazards like frequent floods or landslides? Is the area prone to extreme weather conditions? These are all questions you need to ask yourself when choosing your bug-out location. The goal is to minimize your risk and maximize your safety. Remember, the key to survival is not just reacting to threats as they occur, but anticipating them and planning accordingly. Your bug-out location is your sanctuary, your safe haven. It's worth investing the time and effort to ensure it's as safe as it can possibly be. Next, it needs to be secure. This could mean anything from a well-hidden spot in the wilderness to a fortified cabin or underground bunker. The key is that it offers protection from both the elements and potential hostile forces. Let's dive a little deeper into this second crucial factor, security. When we talk about security, we're referring to the physical protection that your location offers. This could be in the form of natural defenses, built structures, or a combination of both. For instance, a well-hidden spot in the wilderness could provide natural camouflage, making it difficult for others to find your location. It could be nestled in dense woods, tucked away in a mountainous region, or concealed in a secluded valley. The main idea here is that it's not easily spotted or accessible, which gives you a strategic advantage. On the other hand, a fortified cabin or even an underground bunker adds another layer of security. These structures are designed to withstand external threats and harsh weather conditions. They can offer you a secure place to store supplies, a safe space to sleep, and a defensible position in case of an attack. Now, it's important to remember that security isn't just about keeping out potential hostile forces. It's also about protecting you from the elements. Depending on your location, this could mean protection from extreme temperatures, heavy rainfall, snow, or even harmful UV radiation. So when you're selecting your bug-out location, consider the security it offers. Can it shield you from potential threats, both human and natural? Can it keep you hidden from prying eyes? Can it withstand the type of weather common in the area? These are all factors that contribute to the overall security of your bug-out location. Remember, in a survival situation, your bug-out location is more than just a place to stay. It's your fortress, your shield, your line of defense against the world outside, so ensure it's as secure as it can be. Finally, let's delve into the third fundamental aspect of a good bug-out location: sustainability. When we speak about sustainability, we're focusing on the availability and accessibility of essential resources. This includes water, food, and shelter, among others. Water is the most critical survival resource. Humans can only survive a few days without it, so your location must have a reliable and clean water source. This could be a nearby stream, lake, or a well. Also crucial is to have the means to purify water, as untreated water can lead to health issues. Next comes food. A sustainable bug-out location should ideally have access to a food source. This could mean a place where you've pre-stashed non-perishable food items or an area rich in natural food sources. This could include wild game, fish, edible plants, or fertile soil for growing crops. Of course, this also means you should have the necessary skills to hunt, fish, forage, or farm. Shelter is another vital component. Your location should provide some form of shelter to protect you from the elements. This could be a pre-built structure like a cabin or bunker, or natural shelter like caves or dense forests. If neither is available, you should have the skills and materials to build a shelter. Sustainability also extends to other resources like firewood for heat and cooking, materials for building or repairing shelter, and possibly access to medical supplies. Remember, a sustainable location is one that can support life over an extended period. It's not just about surviving for a few days, but potentially weeks, months, or even years. So when choosing your bug-out location, think long-term. Can it provide the resources you need to live and thrive? If the answer is yes, then you're on the right track. Choosing and preparing your bug-out location is not a task to be taken lightly. It requires careful thought, planning, and preparation, but remember, during a full-blown collapse, having a solid bug-out location could mean the difference between life and death for you and your loved ones. In the upcoming episodes, we'll dive deeper into the other considerations for a successful bug-out operation, but until then, remember the Modern Warrior Project's promise to you. We're here to equip you with the knowledge, skills, and confidence to survive and thrive in any situation. So until next time, stay safe, stay prepared.